Hey folks, welcome back to another review with yours truly, Sam Healey. Today, not really a review, more like an informational video letting you know what's in the Rebel Saboteurs Ally Pack for Imperial Assault. Pretty nasty little combination of these two guys to add to your Rebel forces to make it that much more difficult for the Imperial side to pull off a victory. So let's take a look at what you get in the bag, and then we'll be back. So here you have everything that comes in the Rebel Saboteurs Ally Pack for Imperial Assault. Of course, the Rebel Saboteurs, these are definitely Rebel characters, not for the Imperial characters at all. And they do come with a number of different cards that you can add to your stash. More diversification of each side. First of all, it comes with emergency aid. You can choose an adjacent figure and that figure recovers 2 hit points. Unless you are a guardian or a leader, and then you would actually gain back 3 hit points. You have to take an action to do this, of course, but healing other people, that's a big thing. And then you have change of plans, where basically you can use this card to exhaust a group of figures that you have not yet used in order to unexhaust another group that has already been used, of course, that has a equal to or lower deployment cost and shares at least 1 trait with the other character that you just exhausted. So this is a way for you to take units that you have already used and reuse them in the same turn if it's advantageous for you. But that's a pretty cool card. Here, Lock On is a heavy weapons card that kind of goes along with the Rebel Saboteurs because they are heavy weapon characters. And you can use this while you're attacking with a heavy weapon to apply either a +3 accuracy, a -1 miss, or a -1 negate of those special surge activities on the result. You have to choose one of those 3, not all of them. But that's a really cool card. You can make somebody who just rolled a miss, get rid of that. Also, you have Hide in Plain Sight. A spy has to be able to use this card. You have to take an action to use it. And then it says, until the end of the next round, you cannot be targeted by an attack. So that's a pretty cool card as well. And then Collect Intel here says that we use at the start of a round, if you have 1 or more spies on the map, look at your opponent's hand of command cards. So, and there are 2 of those, 2 copies of that card in there. So that's a way for you to see what your opponent has in his command card hand, and then start making your plans accordingly. So again, all of these are really spy heavy or heavy weapons feels to them, and that's what I really enjoyed about this pack, is because this carries with it a very thematic feel for those saboteurs. It also comes with 2 skirmish scenarios that you can use on the map. We'll look at the map in just a few moments. Also comes with a side mission that you can use with just the base game. You don't have to have any other expansions in order to utilize any of these things. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. And then, of course, you get the 2 deployment cards that come with it. Both of them are pretty much the same, except, of course, the red one being a little bit stronger. +3 accuracy, a Pierce 2 if you roll a surge, a stun if you roll a surge, or Blast 2 if you roll a surge. But then, check this out, you can overload. All right, so if you look at this card real quick, it says overload. You can trigger the same surge ability more than once in this attack. That's really cool. And if you notice, he can always do that. It is not an action. The gray version is also able to do the overload ability as well. But the second ability, which is actually a really cool ability that the red one has, is primary target. Now, basically what primary target does is it enables you to target in a crowd. So those people who are behind a figure or something to that effect, those figures do not block line of sight. You can pick those people out of a crowd. Now, if we look at the models here, the models are actually really nice. Rob actually painted these things for our Imperial Assault playthrough, and he did a great job painting them. But it's just a really neat little miniature there. on par with the rest of what Imperial Assault has with it. The 2 maps that come with the game, this is the side mission, and it does not take any map tiles from any other expansion to build this. You can build this map with the base expansion tiles, and then you also have another skirmish map on the other side that you can use as well, and these are the 2 mission cards, the skirmish cards that you have down here as well. So all in all, this is a pretty good expansion to get. If you only have the base game, again, everything that you see here is usable with the base game. So there you have it. So that's the Rebel Saboteurs expansion pack, and boy do they pack a punch. The heavy weapons really make a big difference in gameplay, and being able to use those surges more than once, those surge abilities more than once in an attack, really, really nasty. So a healthy addition to any Rebel side of a skirmish, and then it's also pretty cool to be able to use them during the command as well, the campaign scenarios as well. So that is it for the Rebel Saboteurs Ally Pack. Go check them out, and we'll see you on the flip side.